tonight, gang gang. I'ma go out tonight, gang gang.
Gang gang. Gang gang, y'all. Gang, yeah, we going out tonight, gang gang. Gang. Gang 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 gang. I do be like gang. I do be like gang now. What they say? Hottie hottie, like a bag of Takis on the. Hey, on the. Hey. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Trey. I'm a creative director, choreographer, and musician, and we are back with another video. Hey, I say we back. Hey, with another video. That's right, we're back with another video. I first want to start off by saying thank you guys so much. I posted my video, I think, 2 days ago, and as of right now we are at 200 views on that video. It was my first KATSEYE reaction, my first reaction video ever. This has been a dream of mine to make reaction videos, so I'm super grateful. Thank you guys for giving me all the love and support. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me, and I'm excited to be back with another KATSEYE reaction. Now before y'all go shoot my head off, cutting my head off or whatever y'all want to do, I know I'm late. I saw the video and my YouTube recommended. I saw that they dropped it this morning and I was pissed because I had to go to work. Capitalism, knock it off. No, I had to go to work, so I could not react to it this morning, and I was pissed because I literally was waiting for this to come out. But today we have two videos today. We're going to be reacting to KATSEYE's Gnarly MNET stage, countdown stage, and then we also have their STUDIO CHOOM. Don't know why they dropped them the same day. Actually, I think they're both owned by MNET, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to be taking a look at both of those. I'm already seeing, I've got the video pulled up right here, that it's also KATSEYE's Gnarly, the clean version. I'm a little thrown off because I don't know how I'm gonna react to the clean version. Honestly, the cussing kind of makes it more lit for me, so I'm just excited to see what that's about. But I'm not gonna hold y'all up any longer. I know y'all tired of all my explaining, so we're just gonna get right into the video. Bro, they look so good. Like this concept, I'm not even gonna lie, like, stellar. Oh, the stage is cool. The stage is cool. All right, Gnarly. So we got more food, French fries.
They could describe everything with one single
That's
word.
really close. That camera's really close.
You know, like robot-y, robotics, fried chicken, party.
Okay, you know what? I've been actually on social media, and people were kind of like complaining that they felt like Daniela didn't get enough lines. So it's actually interesting to see that she sings that first part. But I will say overall, like, I'm just gonna say, I've never been one to like complain when people get less lines in a group, because sometimes like if you're the less vocally capable member, it just makes more sense creatively to give them less lines. Also, some of them just don't want to sing. Some people want to be the group and they want to dance, or they want to just be on stage and serve face. It's fine. But I felt like we were splitting hairs. People were splitting hairs about like the amount of singing that each person got to do. Last time I checked, none of them got to sing more than 30 seconds. So it was nothing, but it's just nice to see that Daniela's gotten more lines than people originally thought. Hopefully that'll calm people's anxieties. But they look amazing right now. They're already killing it. So let's go back.
Robotics, fried chicken, party in the Hollywood Hills. This song, oh my god, that new beat. Oh my god, is this real?
That move always gets me. Gang, gang, gang. That part grew on me so much. Congratulations. We do be like gang. I'm surprised that they threw it back on. I'm surprised that they're throwing it back. Come on. Hey. Okay, I like the switch up, legit. Hold up. That reminds me of the Candace video that she did. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. She did like a little Candace version of Touch. I've been wanting to say this for so long, and I'm glad I finally have an audience to say this to. Megan is probably the best thing to ever happen to Grant Gilmore. If you guys don't know Grant Gilmore, he's one of the choreographers and performance directors for KATSEYE. And one thing I've always noticed about Grant Gilmore's choreographies is sometimes they're very creative. They're very creative. They're kind of hit or miss with me. He puts a lot of interesting moves. It's almost a bit theatrical in some of the way he does things. Like there was a move recently that he did, and I think they do it in KATSEYE. There's like a double jump. They just kind of jump in place. Like he does a lot of really intricate, kind of weird movements. Just similar to that move. I would be surprised if he did not put that in there. I'm gonna tell you right now. But I think Megan is the best thing that's ever happened to him, because I feel like for a Grant Gilmore choreography, you have to be someone who can execute that in the way that Grant does. Because if anybody's seen Grant dance, like he's very theatrical, his facials are on point, and it takes like a really skilled performer to be able to do and execute in the way that Grant does. And so to see someone like Megan execute it that way, I'm already like astonished. This video is gonna be a long one, I can already tell, because choreography, that's my jam. I'm a choreographer, I'm a dancer. That is my jam, and this has been something I've needed to get off my chest. Megan and Grant Gilmore is like a match made in heaven. I think Megan's an amazing dancer. I think she's such a good pairing for him. Like, continually, I think like the casting for KATSEYE, on point. Like, this is all by design. Like, they did their big ones with this one. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna keep watching. Oh, there we go. Double jump. I like the Bro, Daniela? What did I tell y'all? Avanzini? You know what? I missed something. What? The tongue? What are you doing? Daniela, what are you doing? This girl, I cannot stress enough. If anybody watched the Popstar Academy, you guys will know that like at one point she got a critique for being something about her facials not being there, or about her camera work, her stage presence. Like, even though she's an amazing dancer technically, I know she struggled a bit with like her performance level and her like facials and everything, and really getting into it. I cannot stress enough, she is the best performer in KATSEYE. There's no one in KATSEYE. I've seen every single performance they've had up until this point. There is not a single KATSEYE member that is seeing Daniela in performance. There's just something about her when she gets on stage, you can really see it. She locks in a way that is like unimaginable. And they're all amazing performers. So to call out one person in this group is already insane, because they're all amazing performers. But Daniela Avanzini, I hope I'm saying her last name right, that unrivaled. And she's been performing since she's like a child, so it's to be expected. But to see her encompass this vibe, like this comeback was made for this group, but it was made for her. Like Daniela, from jump, from seeing, even though she hasn't had that many vocal parts, she's been killing this performance. You know, I said I was gonna stop. I could rant about her performance skill all day, but look, back to the video.
Gnarly.
I missed the cussing.
You're gnarly. I'm not.
Right?
Jealous of my mention.
Yep.
Yeah, the view
But throwing it back was killing me. They're actually so good at it though. Gnarly. Come on, Sophia. Those bangs. Come on. Come on, Mano. She legit. Come on. I love Megan. That move, she does it so well. She does it so well. Hey, I'm legit. This choreography is so fun. Come on, Mano.
Everything's gnarly.
Daniela, let me see one of those. Come on. Stunning. You know what? Pause. Yoonche. Let's talk about her real quick. Similar to Daniela, I know she struggled a bit with confidence and performance during the like training period, but nobody is seeing this girl. I'm gonna let y'all know. Okay, I say that about everybody, but like genuinely, for her to be, I believe she's what, 17 now. For Yoonchae to be performing at the level she is at the age that she is, like, you can say what you want about K-pop and the state of K-pop nowadays, but past, present, future, Yoonchae would be ranked amongst the top performers right now. Like, this whole group, honestly, controversial take, but in this current generation of pop artists, KATSEYE are probably taking the crown for performance. Like, I don't think there are many, if any, pop artists who could perform at the level that they are performing at. Any artist who's come out within the last like 5 years. I don't think there's any that could perform at this level. And that's saying something, because they're at a label with some fire performers. LE SSERAFIM, great performers. But there's just something about KATSEYE, the way these girls feel on stage, how comfortable they are, and it's so remarkable for them to have trained for only 2 years, 2.5, I think, even though some of them obviously had prior experience. But for the level of training that they got, and how intense it was, and how quick of a turnaround time, especially people like Mano, who came in very inexperienced when it came to creative stuff, like, this is phenomenal. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, they are phenomenal performers. And there's really not, I don't think any of their contemporaries can really see them when it comes to performance. They're just that good. Now, on to our second performance, guys. We are going to be reacting to KATSEYE's STUDIO CHOOM performance. I'm already blown away, I'm not gonna lie, by the choreo. I love the choreo, but I'm not gonna lie, I am missing the cussing a little bit, so I do cuss a little. No, I'm playing. I am missing the cussing a little bit. That sounds really like juvenile to say, even though I came for their juvenile lyrics. Which there is a commentary in there, and I've heard a lot of comments that kind of have explained it to me a bit, and I'm like, I could see it. I could see the commentary in this. Gnarly, I feel like, is a campy kind of, you know, I wouldn't call it a rage bait song, but I think I wouldn't go that far, but I think there's levels to this shit, you know? There's levels to it. I see you, KATSEYE. I see you. My cat eye's in. No. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and jump straight into it. Which I believe this is the video where the leak came from, the accurate leak. So let's lock in.
They could describe everything with one single word.
The hand tap?
You know?
That's Manoia.
Like Liberty,
Oh wow.
Tesla, fried chicken, party in the Hollywood Hills. This song. Oh my god, that new beat. God, is this real?
Oh, we're in a session tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going out tonight. Gang, gang.
Oh my god, this song's so lit.
Congratulations.
And you be like, gang, 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 gang.
Come on, Mano. Like, look at Daniela's facials. It doesn't matter where she is in the formation, she's gonna be serving. And she's in the back a lot. She's gonna serve regardless. Like, Miss Amenzini, give her a award. Come on, Mano. Show them haters. Like, look, Megan. I know you love her. Grant loves you, girl. I know. Let's go. Let's go. Like, those bangs on Sophia. Umberto, their creative director. Great decision maker. Awesome, amazing creative.
Making beats for a boring dumb bitch. Fucking gnarly.
You get him, girl.
Don't
You got
touch
him.
me. You're gnarly.
I'm not. You're not.
Jealous of
You're
my
amazing.
mention? Yeah, the view is fucking gnarly.
They throw that thing, let's go. Everything's nice. I'm so keyed into this. I'm loving this. Come on, Mano, do it, bro. Hey. Let's go. Those eyes, come on, Megan. Let's go. Nah, hey. You guys are.
Everything's gnarly.
And it's so good to see her with her hair down and like her full curls, her big curls, and they all stare. Cause I be staring. Them curls, beautiful. the tongue away. Put the tongue away.
Everything's gnarly.
Wow. 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 You know, black people. No, I'm playing. What is there to say? What is there to say that I haven't said? You tell me. No one in terms of performance, no group, and really no solo artist from like the past to like debut in the past like 5 years, I don't think is seeing them. Like the level of performance that these girls have been trained to do, Grant, Sohei, like you can tell, and all of the trainers who worked with these girls throughout their entire audition program, throughout their entire training program, throughout their entire the entire training development program, that includes Misty, her sister. They've really like, you can tell they've really helped these girls work on their individual flavors, but also how to work together as a team. And their individual skill shows through. You can tell that not only has their performance level like been trained to such a high standard, but also their dance technique. Like these, if you really break down the Gnarly choreography, there's a lot in there. Like that little kick move, pause, kick, that isn't a hard sequence of moves, right? And there's a lot of empty space. And something that you'll see a lot of times, even with higher level dancers, when we choreograph pieces that allow there to be room for kind of showing off, and you're kicking, and this, right? That's a long space to leave for a move to be milked, right? And so you really, really have to up the ante when it comes to performance to make a move look like that look good. Because, and not look good, but look performance level. Because a kick can be a kick for some people, but it can be a kick with a sway, right? And obviously that's something that's trained into them by the choreographer, right? Like they're gonna explain how they want the move to be executed, but simultaneously, when you're doing something that's so simple, and you're doing something that doesn't require a lot of technique, those are oftentimes the moments where you have to bring out another level of performance to make that simple move look, frankly, as cut as they do. Like every single move, be it simple or complex, they're doing it with a level of ferocity, with a level of technique, with a level of showmanship that a lot of dancers still struggle with to this day, even myself included. Like sometimes it's very difficult to make those things look good. But whether it's a really difficult move technically, or whether it's a really, the split that we saw at Mama, whether it's a move that's very difficult technically, or a move that's very like simple and easy to execute, these girls, their performance is always gonna meet that bar, and it's always going to be at a point that never breaks that not illusion of performance, but it's never gonna pull you out of that performance. They're always keyed in, and I love that. I love that they've really taken the time to curate strong performances and turn these girls into incredible stage performers, and giving them incredible training on just how to really sell that aura. Because oftentimes I think that's, as someone who's really into creative direction, someone who is into creative direction and does creative direction, as someone who's done performance direction, as someone who choreographs, as someone who dances, I think that is a big critique that we see nowadays with artists, is that a lot of these artists, even if they can make good pop songs, at this point, it's gotten really easy to make music. If you look at some of the technology behind production and how we've evolved as a society, and sort of being able to implement AI, even being able to sort of implement some of the programs and extensions that are allowed in DAWs nowadays, or available in DAWs nowadays, it's gotten really easy to make music. So the barriers to entry, if we're like disregarding like financial barriers, and we're disregarding obviously like your position to people who can get your foot in the door, in terms of the barriers to making good music, the barriers are very low. Something that has been lacking in this era of pop music and performance in general is that you can tell that while a lot of people may want to put out a banger, they may want to put out a good song, when it gets time for these artists to perform on stage nowadays, the performance is lacking, because a lot of them aren't taking time to curate their artistry and really focus on what their performances are going to look like in person, how that music is going to translate to your audience, and how that performance is going to read from the front of the room to the very back of the room, right? But not these girls, not KATSEYE, never KATSEYE. And I just don't think KATSEYE is going anywhere. I know this song has been very controversial for people, but there's just something about this level of performance and this level of artistry that we don't ever see. We don't see it in the K-pop spaces, we don't see it in the Western spaces these days. And that's not going away. I mean, we have been waiting for this level of performance for almost a decade now, and these girls are giving it to us on a platter, and it's gnarly. It's gnarly as fuck, and we're not gonna let that go. These girls are beautiful singers, amazing dancers, great performers, and good personalities. And this is something that we've been missing in the pop space, and I really, really hope that KATSEYE is one of the names that ushers in this renaissance of Western pop and really brings us back to our roots, you know, brings us back to the space where like artists are more than just artists, they're performers, where we have groups. And I really think that KATSEYE is a signal that we are on the horizon of something great in the music and entertainment industry, and I cannot wait to see what they have in store. That's all for today. If you guys would like to see more of me, be sure to follow me on TikTok at TreyThat'sAHit and on X at Trey the Hitmaker. Both of those will be in the description because they are extremely hard to say and get you guys to understand the spelling of, so be sure to check down below. I will also link my first KATSEYE reaction for those who haven't seen it. And until next time, Trey out. Bye-bye. That shit is catchy, so. You know, and I did make fun of her for that. So, Laura Raj, you got the last laugh. You did.